The new school year is just about here. Those are some parents tossing and turning, probably getting anxious for the kids to go back to school. Back to school time is Wednesday, and from bedtime battles to the misery of that morning alarm clock, tell me about it. Summertime sleep habits die hard for sure. So here this morning to talk about how your kids can get back on track is Dr. James Bradley, a sleep specialist with Loveless Medical Group. Dr. Bradley, good morning. Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. And yourself?
Great.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Kids, most of them, been staying up late all summer long. We have 2 more nights until school starts. What should parents be doing now to get their kids back into the swing of things?
Well, really, they should have started weeks ago.
Yeah.
But since they have 48 hours, let me see.
Okay.
Normal teenagers sleep on average 9 hours a night, or they should.
Okay.
And when they go back to school, because of their unstructured sleep cycle, late to bed, late to awaken, it's really hard. The bus comes at 7:30, so they're inherently going to be sleepy.
Okay.
Normal sleep is 9 hours. They get as much as 7 hours only during the school week.
And is that 2 hours that important?
2 hours is very important because attentiveness during school, how they interact with classmates, how they can do their homework during free periods, it's very, very hard. And so their sleep deprivation during the week is very hard for them to deal with.
Okay, so what do you do with 2 days left? Is there anything that a parent or a teenager can do at this point, or is it almost too little too late and you got to just set the alarm and deal with it?
It's a little bit too little too late. It should have happened weeks ago, but what they can do is provide structure for their child.
And what about, okay, so you said teenagers, high school students get 9 hours of sleep. What about elementary school kids and middle school students, some of the younger ones?
The younger ones need even more sleep.
Wow.
So they're even more sleep deprived. Some school systems start school later because teenagers, adolescents have their best sleep around the time that they're going to school.
Yeah.
So you can combat that a number of ways. One is putting them to bed earlier.
Okay.
Of course, you could put them to bed earlier and then they could still have insomnia. They can't get to sleep.
Yeah.
But you can structure that and then you could say, get unplugged. No computers, no electronics, no texting.
Yep.
And oftentimes that's an issue. And then, of course, normal, regular diet, regular exercise, dim lights at night.
Okay.
Because there's a hormone in the body called melatonin. The higher it is, the more propensity there is for sleep.
Okay.
If I'm have a bunch of light around at night, the melatonin is going to be less, and it's going to be harder to fall asleep. So dim light at night, cool temperature in the sleep environment is helpful for sleep.
Weekend. Yeah.
You can even take a shower or hot bath an hour and a half or an hour before bed, and as the body cools, it's easier to sleep.
Okay, very interesting. You talk about the lights. Does it help when you wake up to go ahead and blast the light then?
Yes, early morning light or dim light at night, those are very helpful for that hormone I just talked about.
Okay, the melatonin.
Yes.
Very cool stuff. Dr. James Bradley with Loveless Medical Group. Thanks for the tips.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Kids, get your sleep. Gosh, 9 hours, and even more for younger kids.
Right.
Wish I'd get 9 hours of sleep. For more tips from Dr. Bradley, head to our website, casa.com. Click on the CASA blog. Appreciate